Hey friends, how you doing today? Let's go let the girls out. Hi girls. Is somebody away? Hey friends, my name is Rick and I live on Cape Cod in Massachusetts. Cape Cod is known for its pristine beaches, its fabulous freshly caught seafood, and is a popular summer destination. I am known by locals as a wash-ashore. A wash-ashore is somebody who just wasn't born here but now lives here as their permanent residence. I moved here about 35 years ago, and I ain't moving anytime soon. I've always been into really good food. When I grew up, my family had a huge garden. We grew all sorts of things. My mother would start canning in August and go through October. And it was there that I kind of learned what vegetables are supposed to taste like. I haven't always kept gardens in my adult life, but I've always managed to stop at farm stands or farmers markets. And eventually I found myself managing my local town farmers market for 4 seasons. I tried to grow a garden on the other side of the garage, but unfortunately there wasn't a lot of light and I didn't succeed. Please excuse the wind. Actually, I think I'll go round up the girls and we'll take it inside. So yes, in the spring of 2020, I added 4 raised beds, plus I had a watering trough that I drilled a bunch of holes in the bottom of and converted that into a raised bed as well. So this year I am adding 13 grow bags if all goes well as a green stalk leaf planter. So a green stalk is a tiered growing system. There's basically 5 tiers of 6 compartments each. I'm planning on growing salad greens. I believe that's what I'm gonna do one day. I'm kind of debating what my strawberries, but right now I'm leaning towards salad greens and that. Now 3 years ago, I was gifted a chicken coop, and I've been wanting to raise chickens for a number of years up to that point. So we did it. We got the chicks, we raised them in the brooder down in the basement, and put up a chicken run around the coop, and I have had 6 hens for the last 3 years. Actually, I think their birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. I did have a 7th chicken, Lazy. Lazy was kind of my favorite because as a chick, Lazy had a little bum foot, and I kind of like gave her, at the time, I thought it was a her, some attention. Lazy turned out to be a rooster. I live in a residential area and I have like an acre of land, and my neighbors are fairly close, and roosters are loud. I was lucky and fortunate to be able to rehome Lazy to a farm a couple of towns away. This spring, if one of my girls go broody, and broody is when the chicken just wants to hatch out eggs, she'll just stay on the nest. Now my chickens aren't lay infertile eggs, so they're never gonna hatch, but I do have friends who have fertile eggs because they have roosters. So this spring, if one should go broody, I'm gonna put a few eggs under her and let her hatch some out, and then I can have some new chickens. Now, we have to, face reality. Statistically, half of them will be roosters, so we'll have to deal with that issue, but that's a discussion for another day. Now, if I do manage to do that, those chicks will be laying by the end of the summer, early fall, and that'll help supplement my girls because they're aging and their production is going to go down. It has a little bit already, but they're still doing fine. I still have breakfast every day. Now also, because I happen to live on the Atlantic coast, So I have some other opportunities here on Cape Cod. First, I can go shell fishing. I can go get oysters. And clams. On the Cape, we have a couple of different kinds of clams. We have a hard shell clam. We have a soft shell clam. Sea clam, which is a very big clam. There's mussels. There's razor clams. And I can also have the option of going crabbing for blue crab. Really delicious. It's just a little bit more that I'm able to add to my self-sufficiency in getting my own food. So here's my plan. This is what I like to do, because I'm getting to the point where, retirement is on the horizon. And what I'd like to do is keep adding more systems to my yard to be able to raise more food for myself. I know I'll never be able to raise all of my food on this property at this time, and I don't really want to move. My life is here on the Cape. Yeah, it'd be nice to have acres and acres, but I don't have that. And I'm getting close to that time of retirement, remember? So, yeah, there's a lot I could still do, and there's going to be a lot that I still want to do. Now, I want to do this partly because I want to eat as cleanly as I can. I can grow my food and raise my food organically without chemicals or pesticides. And at this age, it's kind of important. At any age, honestly, it's important. So I hope you will join me on my journey of health, abundance, and growing and gathering whole food on Cape Cod. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button. And as always, my Cape Cod life.